We're going to take some more notes on lesson 1.4 today where we are solving multi-step equations. So at the top of that page, that new page in your math notebook, I want you to write the following title. Lesson 1.4 Notes 2. Okay? So, next page in your math notebook at the top. Identify for yourself that this is lesson 1.4 Notes 2.
Who closed the window? It's cold. I like that window. Can I close the window?
Yes. I got it. Okay, I want you to put this little reminder in your notes. So put the word reminder. When a number, or when a variable, I mean, when a variable does not have a number in front of it. Now let's catch up. When a variable does not have a number in front of it.
That's not all. This is, I look at the office.
Not right now. So we're done with that. When a variable does not have a number in front of it, it is actually being multiplied by 1. Okay, so when we have like 3x, we know that means that x is being multiplied by 3. When we have negative 4x, we know that means x is really being multiplied by negative 4. But if we just have x, no number in front of it, what's really happening is x is really being multiplied by 1. And what have we said time and time again? When you multiply by 1, do you change its value? No, it stays the same, doesn't it? So it's okay that it is being multiplied by 1. And that's important for us to know when we solve some of our problems. So, here's an example for us.
You guys write this down?
Yep, example. Because these types of things are going to show up in our homework today, and we're going to need to know what to do with them when they do happen. If we have the expression 3 minus x, where there's really no number in front of that x, that is really the same as, aka also known as, 3 minus 1x. And we're going to slip that 1 in there. We're going to use that fact that it can be there. It really is just invisible. Just like when we have 1x written, we don't show the multiplication sign, it's left out, but we know that there's really actually multiplication going on there, okay? So keeping in mind that that's what kind of things we might possibly see sometimes in our homework today, let's practice a couple of those and then you're going to get to work on your homework. So, write the word practice so you know that that's what we're doing. We're practicing a couple more problems in this lesson. We're going to solve the first one. We're going to solve the equation 3 minus x is equal to 10.
Wait, what? You saw that right now?
We're going to, yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is just like what we did up there. We said 3 minus x is also known as 3 minus 1x. And trust me on this, the equations are gonna get harder and harder as the year goes on, and we have to understand how to make them friendly. Okay, this is also known as, here's another thing we're going to do, we're gonna change that subtraction to addition and 1x to its opposite. What's the opposite of 1x? Negative 1x. So we're gonna change it to an add the opposite problem.
So, that's so confusing.
Okay? Now we have the type of problems we had yesterday. It's going to take 2 steps to solve it. And remember, we undo addition or subtraction first. So what should we do first in this problem?
Subtract 3 on both sides.
We're going to subtract 3 from both sides. We can read this backwards. It's negative 1x plus 3. So to undo adding 3, we need to subtract 3.
Ain't this the same like we did yesterday?
Yeah, this is now we're to the point of doing just like we did yesterday.
Yeah.
10 take away 3?
7.
7.
Excuse me, Miss, what if it was a negative 3?
If it had been a negative 3 there, then we would have added its opposite, because a negative number would have been getting added. So then we would have added 3 to both sides. Okay. So now we've undone the addition. Now we have to undo what? What's the next operation we have to undo? What's going on here? What's happening?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. We have to undo it with
Division.
division. So we're going to do divide by what?
Negative 1x.
Negative 1. Now we're not dividing by x, we're only dividing by what the x is being multiplied by, and we have to do it to both sides. So on the left side are negative 1 divided by negative 1, they cancel each other out. We have x. What's a positive divided by a negative? Negative. And what's 7 divided by 1? 7, yeah. Yeah, there's our solution.
So now we're gonna start on the homework.
Yeah, we're gonna do one more and then we can. Okay?
We do one by ourselves.
Okay, so anybody have questions about this problem? Okay, then I'm going to give you one that you're going to try on your own now. So see, you're going to show me that you are ready to start on your homework. So write down problem number 2. 9 subtract 8 equals negative 13. Okay, and follow the process we just did up above and see if you can solve that one on your own. Okay, but we aren't done until we get rid of the negative 1, are we? You can't just subtract 9 from both sides. You also have to do what? What else do we have to do here? We have to divide by
Negative 1.
negative 1. So we have to divide both sides by negative 1. What's a negative divided by a negative? A positive. So A equals some positive number. 22 divided by what?
22.
22. So the solution should be A equals 22. Okay? Yes.
It would work if it was either way, right? If it, if that, because if you subtract a negative 22, it'd still be the same.
If you subtracted negative
Because
22
what,
from negative 22, instead of dividing, you're saying, you would subtract?
well, yeah, like, look at how I did it here, I just took.
Okay, just let me turn off my recording, okay?
Oh, yes.